Good evening and welcome to this edition of Newsleader on 6. Today is Tuesday, January the 19th, 2016. I'm Jim Fuller.
And I'm Andrew Todd. In tonight's news, Arnold Engineering Development Complex has released economic impact figures for 2015. Tennessee traffic fatalities decreased significantly last year. 2 Tennessee legislatures filed a bill this week that would establish an online voter registration system, and gas prices continue their downward spiral across southern Middle Tennessee. We'll have all these stories and more on tonight's Newsleader on 6.
If you're in the market for a new vehicle, Stan McNabb Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac is worth the short drive for savings that can't be beat. Take home this 2015 Chevy Equinox, 0 down, just $299 a month. Or how about this 2015 Chevy Silverado Double Cab, 0 down, just $369 a month. And as always, we will match or beat any dealer's price. So come check us out or visit us online at stanmcnabb.com. But please don't forget, when it comes to the best deals, if anyone can, Stan can.
Let the Smokehouse be your mountain getaway destination in beautiful Monteagle, Tennessee. Enjoy our cabins, restaurant, and old general store. Shop thesmokehouse.com, featuring homemade barbecue sauces, jellies, and many other fine Tennessee products. Our live Music on the Mountain series features some of the best local and Nashville talent every Friday and Saturday night, 6:30 p.m. No cover, kids welcome.
Welcome back. The economic impact of Arnold Engineering Development Complex has been estimated at $609.3 million for fiscal year 2015. That estimate includes the complex and its remote operating locations, the Hypervelocity Tunnel 9 at White Oak in Silver Springs, Maryland, and the National Full-Scale Aerodynamics Complex at Moffett Field, California. Each location impacted the local areas through payroll, secondary jobs created through local spending, and other expenditures for supplies, utilities, fuel, and services, and the spin-off impact of those purchases. AEDC employed a combination of active duty military personnel from the Air Force and Navy, Department of Defense, civilians, and contractor personnel, which totaled 2,266 personnel in fiscal 2015. Of the 2,266 personnel, 53 were active duty military, 1 Air Force Reserve and National Guard, 324 appropriated fund civilian employees, 53 government non-appropriated fund employees, 36 other, and 1,799 contractor and subcontractor employees. Additionally, using the Tennessee Valley Authority's economic impact model methodology, ADC estimated that more than 1,608 secondary jobs were created in the local area for a total of 3,874 jobs directly related to AEDC.
During fiscal 2015, the payroll cost for AEDC government and contractor personnel was $244.2 million. AEDC's direct expenditures, which include utility costs, service contracts with outside vendors, and military health insurance paid to local doctors and hospitals, was $170 million. Furthermore, the indirect spin-off impact of these direct expenditures is approximately $195 million. The overall economic impact figure does not include more than $100 million paid to the approximately 4,608 retired military personnel living in the local area. In total, this retired pay group generates more than $154 million, including the spin-off effect. The economic impact data and secondary employment estimates represent the economic impact of AEDC during fiscal 2015, which runs from October 1st, 2014 to September 30th, 2015. AEDC operates the world's largest complex of ground test facilities with a replacement value of more than $11.6 billion.
The Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security announced this week the number of traffic fatalities in 2015 is the third lowest annual figure in Tennessee since 1963. The 2015 traffic fatality numbers are reported by all Tennessee law enforcement agencies to the Tennessee Highway Patrol. Preliminary figures indicate there were 965 vehicular deaths on Tennessee roadways in 2015. In 1963, there were 941 deaths. The 2015 fatality number includes 112 pedestrians and 10 pedal cyclists. From 1964 to 2010, Tennessee averaged 1,234 deaths on roadways. Over the 46-year period, 1973 was the most tragic year, totaling 1,444 traffic deaths.
From 2011 to 2015, under Governor Haslam's administration, the 5-year annual traffic fatality average has been 971, with those 5 years making up 5 of the 6 lowest years since 1963. Nationwide preliminary figures indicate an increase in traffic deaths of about 15% in 2015 compared to 2014. State troopers arrested 7,805 individuals on suspicion of DUI in 2015 and cited 114,047 individuals for not wearing their seat belts. Subsequently, there was a 20.9% drop in alcohol-related traffic fatalities in 2015 in Tennessee, and a 3% drop in the percent of fatalities involving unrestrained motorists compared to 2014.
2 Tennessee legislators filed a bill this week that would, if enacted, establish an online voter registration system for Tennesseans. Under the proposed legislation, voters with an unexpired Tennessee driver's license or personal ID card issued by the Department of Safety would be able to go to a state website to register to vote. The application would be viewed electronically, according to a Senate Republican caucus news release. Validation for online voter registration would be done by comparing the new information in the voter application against the information provided by the same individual when he or she received a driver's license or ID. If the information does not match, the applicant would be asked to print and complete the application by hand, and then they would mail it to their county election commission to be processed. House Majority Leader Gerald McCormick, Republican from Chattanooga, and Senate State and Local Government Committee Chairman Ken Yeager, Republican from Kingston, are sponsoring the bill. There are currently 29 states plus the District of Columbia that offer online registration, according to the National Conference of State Legislatures.
Gasoline prices continue to move down across southern Middle Tennessee, and it seems the downward trend will continue through the winter. A Gas Buddy survey pegged gas as low as $1.56 per gallon for regular at 2 Manchester locations on Sunday. Fuel was also going for $1.57 per gallon at stores in Tullahoma, Deckard, and Shelbyville over the weekend. Murfreesboro drivers enjoyed the lowest prices of $1.48, while Warren County motorists paid the area's highest price of $1.62. A week ago, Tennessee's average price was $1.72 per gallon. A month ago, it stood at $1.80, and a year ago, the price was at $1.91. Crude oil futures closed at around $30 per barrel in Friday's trading, a 12-year low for the price of oil.
More Newsleader on 6 is coming up after these messages.
The wait is finally over. The 2015 50th anniversary Ford Mustang is finally here. This is one awesome vehicle. Let me give you a few stats on this V8 Mustang. 435 horsepower, independent rear suspension, 25 miles per gallon, and this is the one you've been waiting for. 0 to 60 in 4.4 seconds. Don't blink an eye or you'll miss it. Come by Russell Barnett Ford of Tullahoma and Winchester and check it out. The 2015 Mustang, the all-new redesign, will leave you speechless.
Here at Manchester Funeral Home, we know the importance of living and working in our local community because it's those families who we serve during their time of need honorably. We believe in supporting local business and offer only 100% Batesville caskets, the best in the industry and a driver of our local economy. If you want straightforward and fair pricing while working with the people you know, choose Manchester Funeral Home, serving your community since 1932. And pre-planning and pre-funding can be the best gift you ever leave your loved ones. Call us to pre-arrange. Manchester Funeral Home, our family caring for your family since 1932.
Welcome back. The Tullahoma Chamber Area of Commerce is having their annual membership banquet later this month. John Gray spoke with Executive Director Diane Bryant, Lenore Blackwell, and Michelle Martin about this year's event.
Saturday, January the 30th, 2016 will be the Chamber celebration, and we're going to have a grand luau.
Luau, a grand one.
That's right, that's right. It'll be...
Who are your partners in crime here?
My partners in crime are the ones I enjoy being partners in crime with always. We have Lenore Blackwell with Harton Regional Medical Center here, and we have Michelle Martin of American City Bank, who once again are our lead sponsors for this event, and we appreciate that so much, and it's always such a great way to end the year and then start celebrating the next year.
What all goes on? Tell everybody what all goes on.
Yes, it is. We start with obviously a social hour at 5:30, and we have our Lane Yoder is our committee chair this year, and she has just done a superb job, and the ambassadors have stepped up, and they're all working hard to really put together a great silent and live auction. As a matter of fact, we're using 32auction.com as a way to preview the auction items and be able to see what all is coming together. So that's Lisa Claudio is working with us to help coordinate that as well. So that's going to be, obviously that's during that time where you can view those silent auction items. You can network. We are going to have our board of directors are going to be there to be able to place a lei around everyone's neck as they come in the door. So to get everybody started in that festive type of thinking. And then we'll have, obviously we'll have our bars set up at that time. And then after that we will move into the main hall, and we're going to serve the meal this year family style, as opposed to stations and buffets and things of that sort. So we're really excited about that. And then
family style, meaning bowls on the table?
Bowls on the table, that's got it.
And there's going to be pig there, isn't there?
There will be pork, yes, and there will be chicken. There's all kinds of ways that you can prepare luau food. So, and we have our resident Hawaiian expert with Celebration Travel, who's giving us great guidance in respects to recipes and things. There might be a hula type scenario that will present itself, and someone making music out of a conch shell. So, and then our master of ceremony that night is going to be Keith Barnett. So, needless to say, that's
going to be an interesting evening.
Yes, so that says a lot for it as well. So, anyway, the dinner starts at 6:30.
Beth might win.
And there you go. The dinner starts at 6:30, and then obviously during the evening we will be announcing the winners of our Ambassador of the Year, our CEO Partner of the Year, Business of the Year. We have that list of events that we give out, and then it is all comes together at the end by the Citizen of the Year.
And so I'm interested about, 32 auction? So that means people can go in that room over there the night of and sit down and pull out their cell phone and not even have to get up and go look at the auction items. They can see them right there on their cell phone?
They can see them ahead. But then once we bring everything over here and set everything out, they have to view and bid here at the location. So the final bids will actually physically come from the actual event, not from the website.
Okay. You just preview them in advance.
You preview. So for some of us that end up going to these events and getting sidetracked with lots of conversations, sometimes when you know what you really want to go there and bid on, you make sure you get over there and keep going back and checking on that bid. So
to see what you might win.
January 30th?
Yeah. Attire.
Attire.
What
I need
four.
Obviously, you need four. Listen,
Yes.
Obviously, we're going to present the leis as each person comes, but I think we are expecting luau attire.
All the way.
Luau attire.
Flowered skirts and bikini tops.
Required.
Tank tops and suntan oil and floppy hats.
And if you have to wear your Uggs with your shorts, you just do it,
Have extra hair.
That's right, you just do it.
I carry my Ugg with me everywhere I go. It's just plastered from
Okay. Uggs.
Thank y'all for being here. It's always fun when the chamber chick shows up and brings her cohorts with her.
We'll be right back after these messages.
All I have to do to think about what I was physically before and what I am now, and I don't ever want to go back to that original situation.
The overall mission of the rehab team is always what is best for the patient and how we can facilitate maximum potential from every resident.
Well, the most important thing to me is that I'm allowed to do whatever I want to do,
Everyday miracles at Life Care Center of Tullahoma.
We're losing it, doctor.
Not on my shift. Quickly, brush. Roller.
What a transformation. It's gonna be okay.
Okay, nothing.
At Paintworks of Tullahoma, we specialize in domestic emergencies with Martin Senior Paints. You can be the paint doctor too when you treat your home with Martin Senior interior and exterior finishes.
Doctor, we've got another one.
Got you covered.
Paintworks of Tullahoma. Come see the paint doctor, Stat.
It's time for every family and business in Tullahoma to go green and recycle. Tullahoma Public Works makes it simple and easy to recycle. Just place your recyclable materials, paper, plastic, aluminum, and cardboard beside your garbage container on the same day your garbage is picked up. Your recycled materials don't have to be in a fancy container. Recycling is not only the right thing to do, it makes sense. Recycling pays. Paying to bury our garbage costs each of us. Please do your part. Let's go green, Tullahoma, and recycle.
Welcome back. Physical activity is a proven way to relieve the pain and disability associated with arthritis, but many people don't have the confidence or knowledge about how to exercise safely. Let's watch this video, which will help people with arthritis understand more about the benefits of physical activity and the types and amounts of exercise which are helpful for people with arthritis.
In the United States today, over 1 in 5 adults, or more than 50 million Americans, live with the pain and discomfort of arthritis. But it doesn't have to be this way. Many people use physical activity to manage their arthritis pain. If you personally don't know the pain and stiffness of arthritis, chances are you know someone who does. Arthritis pain prevents many people from living the life they want to live and from doing what they want.
CDC-TV presents Health Matters.
The barriers we know exist, pain, fear of pain or joint damage, and not knowing what exercise is safe, discourage many who experience discomfort or disability from taking advantage of our body's own natural arthritis pain reliever, physical activity.
Millions of Americans report that arthritis interferes with what they either want or need to do.
Going up and down stairs was very painful. Even just getting dressed and putting your shoes on was a daily task that I could not do myself.
Many of those people know that they should be physically active, but arthritis keeps getting in their way.
A long time ago, doctors would meet people with arthritis and tell them to rest their joints because we didn't have a lot of good treatments. That's not true at all. Actually, resting your joints stiffens them up.
What we're really talking about when we're encouraging people with arthritis to be more physically active is doing moderate physical activity like walking, swimming, biking that get their heart rate up a little bit or get them breathing a little bit harder.
Aim to do moderate physical activity 5 days a week for 30 minutes a day. Exercising as little as 10 minutes at a time will allow you to achieve the recommended 2.5 hours per week and get real health benefits.
You want to listen to your body so that if you're too sore, a couple hours later you know to cut back, maybe do a little bit less duration or frequency.
It's not running a marathon. It's not the no pain, no gain idea. It really helps reduce some arthritis-specific symptoms like pain, swelling, limitations. Things like fatigue and depression also improve with physical activity.
Once I started exercising, now I do it every morning. I do weights and I do the stretching, and I have to do that every day.
Some people prefer to exercise on their own at their convenience, and that's fine. Other people are a little worried about what kind of exercise might be safe for them. So in that case, they can look for a community-based physical activity program.
Most people will be seeing real benefits in 4 to 6 weeks. They'll be having less pain in their joints than they did earlier.
Some people feel defeated by their arthritis, or that arthritis has taken away the life that they want.
Am I a victim of it? Yeah. Did I ask for it? No. Did I do anything to cause it? No. But you can't let that mentality stop you from moving forward.
And by regaining that sense of control, and a variety of self-management strategies can help them take charge, they can get their life back.
Since I started exercising and changed my diet, I'm able to go any place that I want to go on my own.
Find an arthritis exercise program tailored for you. You can take charge of your arthritis and your life.
You can ignore it, which obviously is not very good.
Arthritis will always be a part of me, but it's not going to control me or define who I am.
or you can let it control you.
Because sitting down and lying down and not doing anything and feeling sorry for yourself is the worst thing you could do.
Or you can do everything you can to try to control it.
I do whatever I want to do and go where I want to go, and I'm free.
We'll be right back with more Newsleader on 6.
It's not invoice. It's not MSRP. It's not Christmas Day, although it may feel like it. It's the lowest prices in Middle Tennessee, period. It's a Stan McNabb Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram or Stan McNabb Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac before these prices are gone forever.
All right, the cat's out of the bag at Carroll Street Liquor in Tullahoma. Now you know where to go if you're planning a get-together and want the ideal wine or spirit. Party planning can be stressful, but at Carroll Street Liquor you'll find everything you need. Mixers, gift sets, and all of your favorite spirit brands. So if you're feeling the pressure to pull off the ideal party, come to Carroll Street Liquor and select among the seemingly endless supply of wines, spirits, gift sets, and more. Your perfect party, it's in the bag with Carroll Street Liquors.
When your family suffers the loss of a loved one, the caring and compassionate staff at Tullahoma Funeral Home and Coffee County Funeral Chapel are standing by to assist you in every way possible. We are proud to support local industry and offer only Batesville caskets. Many funeral homes don't own or operate a crematory. We utilize the only crematory in Coffee County. Your loved one never leaves Coffee County. We can accommodate any need and any budget. Consider our complete pre-need service to remove this burden from your family during their time of grief. Lock in today's low costs and protect from inflation. Tullahoma Funeral Home and Coffee County Funeral Chapel. Our family caring for your family.
Welcome back. South Jackson Civic Center's Fran Gray stopped by our studios recently to give us an update on the happenings at the center over the next few weeks.
We have our educational outreach shows coming up. We have our Jazz on Jackson, January 23rd. We're really excited about that. It's an annual wonderful time when we can have jazz, and thanks to Peggy, jazz is alive and well at South Jackson Civic Center, and this is part of our offering. This year we have the Kelly Cox Collaborative. Now that's kind of fun to say, Kelly Cox Collaborative. And Kelly is out of Murfreesboro, MTSU, and she brings great players with her, and you'll hear more about that in the next couple of weeks. But that's January 23rd. We will have a reception prior to the show, and then the music itself begins at 8 o'clock. So please make your plans now to be with us on January 23rd with the Kelly Cox Collaborative and Jazz on Jackson. And I have to tell you, while we're speaking of Jackson, we have some great things that are going on in our Light Up South Jackson campaign. As many of you know, the GFWC Centennial Women's Club adopted South Jackson Civic Center for their community improvement project. And they have been working tirelessly to raise money and to come up with some great plans for the Civic Center. We are hoping that right away we're going to see some improvements getting underway with our parking lot. For those of you who have been to South Jackson, you know our parking lot's pretty dark and we have potholes, and here lately our potholes have been mud holes too. And so we're looking forward to having a new configuration of our parking, so there'll be more room and better space for those who come to the theater. We're going to have better lighting, and it is never too late to contribute to Light Up South Jackson. The GFWC Women's Club is grateful for any and all gifts. If you have any questions, you're welcome to call me, and I can put you with the women excuse me, of the Centennial Women's Club. And South Jackson is working with them to bring about some needed and positive changes with the property. We're grateful to the City of Tullahoma for their support of this too. And we are looking forward to that.
Tell them what the city's doing.
The city is matching funds up to $100,000. And so we need your help so we can get up to that $100,000 match. So no gift is too small or too big. And we've had some wonderful friends of South Jackson to make contributions over the holidays It's always a wonderful tax deduction. If you're looking for some ways to spend your money and get a tax write-off, South Jackson's a great place to do it. We believe that you must have art. The performing arts are alive and well there, and you need them to have a whole and healthy life. So music, dancing, performing, theater, any kind of live shows will enhance your life and bring you to a better point. So please come and support South Jackson Civic Center. I'll even come and pick you up if you need a ride. We have older patrons. I'm serious. There are people who do not need to be driving at night, and we can arrange transportation for you. We just want you to come and be with us and enjoy what's happening.
And don't forget to tune into this week's Living Show tonight at 6:30 p.m., Thursday morning at 9 a.m., and Thursday, Friday, and Saturday evenings at 6:30 p.m. This week's guests include Winston Brooks, who will let us know about all the activities coming up in the Tullahoma area. The Tullahoma Area Chamber of Commerce is teaming up with Blood Assurance for their upcoming luau event. All that and more on this week's Living.
We'll be right back with your weather forecast right after these messages.
The Kia Summers on Us sales event is going on right now at Russell Barnett Kia of Tullahoma. Let me tell you about this event. Purchase a new Kia Sedona, Kia Optima, Kia Forte, and receive 0% financing up to 66 months and your first 3 payments for free. For a limited time only, no strings attached. With America's best warranty, the 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, Kia is the power to surprise. The Kia Summers on Us sales event going on right now. Why buy anywhere else?
You made the time and the sacrifice to broaden their horizons, to see their smiles, but mostly to make lifelong memories. We think it's time to do it again, just the two of you. Don't let illness or injury slow you down. The rehab team at Life Care Center of Tullahoma is ready to help you live well.
The animal shelter has served Tullahoma dogs for nearly 30 years. Now, you can help us build a bigger and better no-kill shelter. Your tax-deductible gift is matched dollar for dollar. So come on, bark it forward and donate now to have your tax-deductible gift matched. Make your check payable to the COT Shelter Building Fund and go to tullahomatn.gov to see all the unique gifts available for your generosity. For more details, you can call City Hall at 455-2648.
Welcome back. We'll take a look at your weather forecast at this time, starting with your weather history on this day. Our record high was in 1933 at a balmy 70 degrees. The record low was in 1994 at -4 degrees. Average high on this day is 48 and the average low is 28. A 40% chance of snow in your forecast for tonight, with a low hitting around 23. On Wednesday, freezing rain in your forecast, especially for the morning hours, with a high of 34, also a low of 34 on that day. Thursday, rain moving into the forecast with a high of 46 and a low of 38. And that's our Newsleader report for this evening. We invite you to join us each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 6, 8, and 10 for Newsleader on 6. You have a good evening.
Have a great evening.